Unfiltered. Coco Gauff's raw reaction after Amanda Anisimova's stunning victory. Tennis is a sport of preparation, patterns, and predictions. But every so often, a match tears the script apart. Amanda Anisimova's stunning victory did exactly that. The crowd roared. Commentators scrambled for words. Social media exploded in disbelief. And standing just a few steps away from the storm was Coco Gauff, camera lights fixed on her, microphones ready, the world waiting to see one thing. Backhand index pointing right her reaction, not the polished version, not the media-trained soundbite, but the raw, human response of a champion caught in a moment she didn't fully control. The match that no one saw coming. Before the first ball was struck, expectations leaned heavily in one direction. Coco Gauff, composed and confident, had been moving to the tournament with purpose. Her game looked sharp, her mindset locked in. Amanda Anisimova, on the other hand, arrived quietly, focused, hungry, and dangerous in that understated way champions recognize too late. From the opening games, something felt different. Anisimova wasn't reacting. She was dictating. Her ground strokes cut through the court. Her timing was fearless. She took risks where others would hesitate, and they paid off. As the match unfolded, disbelief turned into tension. And then, suddenly it was over. Amanda Anisimova had done the unthinkable. The moment of silence. There was no immediate roar from Coco Gauff. No racket smash. No visible frustration. Just a pause. Those close enough noticed it first. The way Coco stood still for an extra second, eyes fixed on the court as if replaying the match in her mind. That silence spoke louder than words. This wasn't shock alone. It was processing. The handshake, respect above all. When Coco walked to the net, there was no hesitation. She met Amanda's eyes. She smiled, soft, genuine, unforced. She offered firm handshake. That single gesture shifted the narrative instantly, because even in disappointment, Coco Gauff showed something unteachable. Backhand index pointing right, respect, without resentment. It was the kind of moment veterans recognize immediately, a sign of maturity beyond years. Cameras catch the real Coco. As Coco walked off court, cameras followed her closely. Her expression wasn't blank. It wasn't defeated. It was honest. A tight exhale. A small nod to herself. A glance upward, as if reminding herself of something only she knew. Fans watching live noticed it instantly. That's not anger. That's reflection. This was Coco without filters, no slogans, no bravado, no distractions. Just accountability. The interview, no hiding, no excuses. Minutes later, Coco faced the microphones. This is where many athletes deflect. She didn't. Her voice was calm. Her words measured. Amanda played fearless today. She didn't give me room to settle. No excuses about conditions. No talk of bad luck. No deflection. Then came the line that hit hardest. Matches like this show you exactly where you need to grow. That wasn't PR. That was truth. Why this loss hurt differently. This wasn't just a loss. It was a lesson delivered at full speed. Anisimova didn't wait for Coco to make mistakes. She forced them. She controlled tempo, attacked second serves, and refused to let rallies drift into comfort. Coco knew it, and that knowledge lingered. Because for champions, the most painful losses aren't humiliating ones. They're the ones that expose ceilings. Body language that told the story. Observers noticed something subtle as Coco left the interview area. She wasn't chatting. She wasn't distracted by phones or entourage. She walked with intent. That walk said everything. Brain, I'm already thinking about adjustments. Brain, this isn't the end of anything. Brain, I'll see this version again and I'll be ready. That's not defeat. That's evolution beginning. Respect for Anisimova. No jealousy. Only reality. Coco never minimized Amanda's performance. In fact, she elevated it. That's the level you have to match, she said. Anything less, and you don't deserve to win. Those words carried weight, because they acknowledged something many refused to say out loud. Backhand index pointing right on that day, Amanda Anisimova was better, and Coco accepted it without bitterness. Social media reacts, praise and defeat. Almost instantly, Fans rallied around Coco, not with sympathy, but with admiration. That's a champion response. Losses like this build legends. She'll remember this one. Even critics found little to attack, because there was nothing defensive to poke at. The inner fire no camera can see. Those close to Coco know what comes next after moments like this. Not sulking, not excuses. Work, extra reps, film study, mental drills. Losses don't slow Coco Gauff. They fuel her. And Amanda Anisimova may have lit a very specific fire. Why this moment matters more than a trophy. Titles fade, highlights blur, but moments of honest reckoning stay forever. This reaction, this raw, unfiltered response, will shape how Coco approaches future battles. Because champions aren't defined by avoiding losses. They're defined by what they take from them. The quiet promise in Coco's eyes. As Coco finally left the stadium, one thing was clear to those watching closely. There was no fear, no doubt, only resolve. The kind that doesn't announce itself. The kind that returns later, stronger. Conclusion: defeat stripped of illusion. Amanda Anisimova's stunning victory will be remembered for its brilliance. But Coco Gauff's reaction? That will be remembered for its honesty. Fire no excuses. Fire no masks. Fire no denial. Just a young champion staring reality in the face and accepting the challenge. Because in tennis, the most dangerous player isn't the one who never loses. It's the one who learns the fastest. And Coco Gauff? She just learned something powerful. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.